Friends, I am Durga Shankar Panda, faculty of Mechanical Engineering, Kid Polytechnic, and also head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering. And today we will discuss about automobile engineering and hybrid vehicles. In automobile engineering and hybrid vehicles, one of the major components in a transmission system, that is differential. And we will discuss today about differential. And when we will discuss about differential, we have to think about the introduction of about differential, then need of differential, the components of differential, and the working principles. So when we think about the differential, is a mechanical components used in a transmission system. One end is connected to the propeller shaft and universal joint, and another end is connected to the half shaft of the rear vehicles. When vehicle take turns, it need different speed of wheel at a different level. Suppose this one is the figure, the vehicle is taking turn. Here the wheel A takes less turn compared to wheel B. It is taking left turn. The same way, suppose it will take a right turn, at that time the wheel B will be the inner wheel and A will be the outer wheel. Suppose it taking right turn, the inner wheel B will take less speed comparison to wheel A. But here the vehicle is taking left turn, the wheel A will take less speed comparison to wheel B. And that will be maintained by differential. And why the differential is used, or you may say the need of differential. It maintains different speed of wheel while turning. Second one is smooth turning. Third one is reduced tire wear. When vehicle taking turn, if there is the same speed, then definitely the inner tire will take more friction between road and wheel, and there will be the more tire wear. If we will maintain the different speed of wheel while taking turn, there will be definitely the tire wear will be less, reduced tire wear. And fourth point is efficient power transmission. Suppose if there is no differential, so there is the possibility of friction between tire and road, then there will be loss of power. You will not get the efficient power transmission. And if you are reducing the friction between road and tire, then you will get efficient power transmission. And the last point, enhance vehicle stability. The stability of the vehicle will increase during the running of the vehicles. So different components of differential. One is bevel pinion, which is connected to the propeller shaft and universal joint, and crown wheel, differential case and housing, pinion gear, swan gear, half shaft bearing. We will discuss the figure part now. These are schematic diagram of differential. This one is the bevel pinion and this one is connected to universal joint or propeller shaft of the transmission system. And the bevel pinion is assembled with the crown wheel and the crown wheel is assembled with the case here. And this one is half shaft. Half shaft one connected to the left wheel and right side it is connected to the right wheel. And one end of the half shaft there is a swan gear. This one swan gear, another half shaft, another swan gear. And in the cage part there is a two planet pinion. One is the upper planet pinion and this one is the lower side planet pinion. And the swan gear and planet pinion it will form like a square. When power comes from propeller shaft to bevel pinion, it will come to the crown wheel. And it is not directly connected to the half shaft. So the crown wheel, the power will come to the case. And then it will come to the planet pinion, then it will come to the swan gear, then it is connected to the half shaft. When power comes from the transmission system propeller shaft to half shaft, then wheel will rotate. And there is a bearing inside the crown wheel and half shaft. There is a bearing. The crown wheel rotate is not that rotate the half shaft. Crown wheel rotate, that will rotate the cage. And when cage rotates, along with rotate the planet pinion on the periphery of the swan gear. And then swan gear get power from the planet pinion and helps to rotate half shaft. And the mechanism developed here in differential so that whenever any torque is required during the running of the vehicle, whenever turn is required, the power is shared by two half shaft of the rear vehicles, so that it will maintain different speed. If we will discuss about the working, so one is it consists of swan gear, planet pinion, cage, crown, wheels and bevel pinion, as we discussed. A swan gear is attached to inner end of each rear axle half shaft. Swan gear, one end of the half shaft it is attached. A cage is attached on the left axle. A crown gear is attached to the cage and the cage rotates with the crown gear. With the crown gear, cage itself rotate as a single housing. The crown gear is rotated by the bevel pinion. Bevel pinion provides power or gives power to rotate crown wheel. And crown gear and cage remain free on the left rear axle. So as I discussed, there is a bearing, it is free from the axle. And the two planet pinions are on a shaft which is supported by the cage. Cage is supported to planet pinion. And the planet pinion meets with the swan gear. It forms a square. And the rear wheels are attached to the outer end of two rear axle. And the rear wheel, both the end, there is a rear wheel. So, when power comes from engine to bevel pinion, the bevel pinion will rotate and rotate the crown wheel and rotate the cage along with the planet pinion. But the swan gear, both the swan gear, it is same speed when the vehicle moving straight. But when vehicle moving or taking turn, there will be the sharing of power between two shafts. If taking left turn, as we discussed from the earlier, if it will take left turn, then definitely the left wheel take less power comparison to right wheel, because the right wheel will cover more path. So need more power. At that time, the power sharing will develop by the differential to more right side wheel comparison to left side. This is the basic working principle of differential. Thank you.